Hello. Today we're gonna draw some interesting things. To now address the elephant in the room, what is it? What is this thing that I'm drawing? What exactly did I have in mind? It is always cool to have a story, a fantasy or science fiction novel to bring to life. From just words on a page to an actual image. And that's something that I want to do sometime. But in this case, there was really no story attached. There was an image, not really a fully rendered image, more like a vague flash in my mind. Like an artistic stroke in the brain. An idea that manifested not with words, but just a brief visual. Just enough to know where to start. Just enough to take my pen to paper and just start, just start somewhere. And to have like a general idea where to start and what to draw. And the rest of it, again, as I said, it's not a fully rendered image in my mind. The rest will just come naturally, flow out of the subconscious and piece itself together by what is already created on the page. And the story attached to this thing, the stories that you could attach, what it is, where it comes from, who made it and why, all of those things are really cool thoughts that you can fantasize about. All of those things can be thought of after the fact, after it was birthed from my pen onto paper, if you want. Sometimes people just work like that. I'm sure there are people out there who are, when they want to draw something, when they want to paint something, when they want to sculpt something, create anything, they first have a story in their mind, or they know of a story, of something that they want to visualize, something that they want to give life to by creating a visual image of it. An image is always visual, isn't it? I'm sorry, English is not my first language, whatever. Or maybe I just like to sound smart when I really ain't, but that's not important now. However, I tend to be somebody who is a visual learner, okay? I wasn't lazy in school, right? I'm just a visual learner. No, but seriously, I am. That's why I have this YouTube channel, that's why I draw, that's why I paint, that's why I do all of these things. I'm a visual person. I need to have an image of something in my mind. And you can talk to me about all the theoretics of something. You can tell me stories and things, and my mind will just make up the image to it. But to first create the words is kind of difficult. First I want to create an image. I want to express what it is that I think looks cool by an image. I don't want to describe it. I mean, how would I describe this thing? I couldn't even describe it if I wanted to. If I have this image in front of me and I need to describe it to somebody who's blind or something, I don't know how I could do it. It's really difficult. I need to show them. I need to show you. So some people, when they write, it just flows out of them, like some really talented author. The words just flow out. And to me, I think I could do this to a certain degree. But as you can probably tell by my videos, I do have a script that I write out, but it's really difficult to stick to and to create it in the first place. I need to just get everything out right now. I can think of the words, and the same thing applies to the image. It just needs to get out there. Now, about the technique, which is a word that I don't really like that much, but if you want to call it that I used to draw this, technique just sounds so academic, so really technical, really thought out and planned out, and it's really not, at least not in this case with this drawing for me. Now, what did I do? Well, it's a little bit like carving something out of stone or wood, only much easier and less sweaty. I basically just started out by drawing the 2D outlines, which is of course nothing special so far, but after the outlines I just went straight into shading. Now, as you saw in the beginning, without sketching a 3D form with pencil, like you would mostly do, in order to determine, where the shading goes, you first draw a 2D outline, then you make it 3-dimensional, and then you apply the shading, basically. So, yeah, and that's what I mean. It's a little bit like carving. You just have a 2D outline, and then you have to get straight into it. That's a luxury with drawing. You can create a 2D outline, and then you can work on the 3-dimensional thing, and then you go into the shading. Now, if you enjoy drawings like this, if you enjoy this style of video, a little bit more laid back and just, just relaxing, drawing something, rambling on about some things, about this whole art thing, subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you around. Also check out my Instagram. I post some things on there, some personal stuff, and also some things that I draw that I might not show on YouTube. I spend a lot of time on these videos, even though I don't get paid. It's just a hobby. So thank you if you're here. Thank you for watching. And I hope I see you around on the channel, okay? Take care, and bye-bye.